This is Rate Buydown and Yield Spread Premium. My name is Jeffrey Smith, and this is part of our Time Value of Money series. Objectives: understand converting between margin rate and markup rate. Understand the annual yield constant. Calculate the buydown points for a particular base structure of a loan to achieve a desired interest rate. Calculate the yield spread premium. Markup versus margin. Many folks use incorrect math involving markup rate versus margin rate. They don't understand converting cost to price and price to cost using the margin and markup rates. Know how to convert between the markup rate and the margin rate. Markup is equal to margin divided by the quantity 1 minus margin. Margin is equal to markup divided by the quantity 1 plus markup. With this example, markup is 25% and margin is 20%. Markup equals the margin of 20% divided by the quantity 1 minus 20% equals 0.20 divided by 0.80 equals 0.25. Margin, 20%, is equal to the markup of 25% divided by the quantity 1 plus 25% equals 0.25 divided by 1.25 equals 0.20. Basic time value of money. There are 5 TVM variables. N is the amortization periods, the number of payments. I is the periodic interest rate, usually expressed as an annual interest rate as I per year. PV, present value, this is the balance owing on the debt. Payment, this is the periodic payment. Payments are applied first to interest. If there's any residual amount left, it is applied to the principal to reduce principal. If there's insufficient amount of payment to apply to the interest, then the deficit interest is added as principal to the present value. Future value, also called the balloon payment, set to 0 for a fully amortizing loan. Any variable can be solved when the other 4 variables are known. Rate is solved iteratively. The other 4 variables are solved with a direct algebraic equation. Cash flowing in is positive and cash flowing out is negative. Annual yield constant. The annual yield constant is also called the annual mortgage constant and the annual debt constant. The AYC is the number of periods per year multiplied by the periodic yield constant, PYC. The PYC is the periodic payment for $1 of present value going out and $0 of future value coming back. For the specified term N and the periodic interest, I, it blends N and I into one number. Multiply the PYC by the original loan amount to calculate the periodic payment to repay the loan. Multiply the AYC by the original loan amount to calculate the annual cost to repay the loan. After N payments of payment, the loan is fully amortized, paid. Conclusion. There may be other considerations like prepayment penalties and stepped rates that can affect the financing costs, and therefore affect the yield spread premium and the rate buydown. Use these calculations to determine whether you are overpaying or underpaying for your financing. You can purchase Excel 2007 spreadsheets for these calculations at our website. Go to this address, ultimateonlinebargains.com, or this shortened address. My name is Jeffrey Smith. This has been our Time Value of Money series, Rate Buydown and Yield Spread Premium. Thank you for your support.